universes. Welcome to my booktube channel, Savvy Reads Books and Things. I am Savvy. Today I have a summer/fall best of book haul for you. It'll probably be my last book haul of 2018 and my last book haul for a little while because I'm going on a book buying ban. I will leave the link below to my November TBR and my book buying ban video. For now, I figured I would show you some of my most anticipated books on my TBR that I recently purchased during the summer or the fall. So the first book I want to talk to you guys about is a book that isn't really popular in BookTube, but it's garnered enough popularity elsewhere that it has 5 or 6 books out, and I am really excited. It is a dystopian, so that might be part of the reason is that the dystopian craze has kind of started to die down. However, there's 5 or 6 books in this series, and it does sound really interesting and intriguing. This is the young adult dystopian series, The Program by Suzanne Young. We follow these characters. Basically, a bunch of teenagers are hit with depression, and the suicide rate and the depression rate is super, super high. So everyone who starts to feel any of these emotions gets put through the program. But the problem with the program is that not only does it wipe away all the depression, so that you're literally forced to basically feel happy and be happy, it wipes away all of your memories as well. You're a blank slate. You're practically new life in a 16-year-old body, and it does create some havoc. Anyways, so that's what this is about. I'm super excited to get to it and to start the series. I only have the first book, but maybe that will change if I enjoy it. Another book that I recently bought was Summer Bird Blue by Kimi Dawn Bowman. This is the same author of Starfish. Both are wildly acclaimed, they're beloved, and I can't wait to pick up this one after, of course, I pick up Starfish, because I am super excited for both of these. I know that it's a contemporary novel and it follows characters who are dealing with a lot in their lives, usually revolving around tragedy. And that's all I want to know. I don't want to know a single thing more. I also have The Lady's Guide to Petticoats and Piracy by Mackenzie Lee. I bought this literally when I was only halfway through with Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzie Lee. I love the Gentleman's Guide so much that I literally just, as soon as this came out, as soon as I found out that it was out, because I thought it came out later, that I had to get it, and I had to. It was a thing. We follow Felicity and her adventures after Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue. From what I gather from this ending and the title for this one, is that she accepts the job, and that's all I really want to know past that. I'm excited to see where Felicity's journey takes her, as well as to revisit our main characters from the last one, mainly Monty and Percy. Super excited. So another book that I picked up was Jenna Moressi's The Savior's Champion. For those of you who don't know, Jenna Moresi is a YouTuber, and she gives some book and writing advice on her YouTube channel, and this is one of her most recent books. It came out this summer, and I'm actually a subscriber of her channel, and I love watching her videos because she's so sassy. I am intrigued to see where this takes me. Everyone I know has said that this is a more character-driven high fantasy rather than a setting high fantasy. In addition, that it is super, super, super brutal, and it's just wonderful. And so because of the brutality, and because I like books with a lot of brutality, and I like competitions, I had to pick this up, and I am super excited. Another book I picked up that is all the rage on BookTube and everywhere I've seen is The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. This book has gotten nothing but praise. I am super excited to get to this. We follow Evelyn Hugo, who's a famous actress. She's been married 7 times. Some of them have been for love. A lot of them have just been for convenience or whatever. From what I gather, she's also bisexual. That's something that comes out during the novel. But she basically calls up a reporter and says, "Hey, I'll give you my life story. Come to my house." And we follow her life story. Another book I ended up picking up is All of This Is True. This is the author. I can't pronounce the author's name, but we follow 4 girls who love this certain book called Undertow, I think, by their favorite author. and they love it so much that they meet the author, they get it signed, and they start hanging out with the author. The author finds them all really intriguing and finds their secrets really intriguing. And lo and behold, they spill their secrets to their favorite author, who then starts to write a book about them and the secret. And they find out that they are the main characters in their favorite author's new book. And it's dealing with that, and it's figuring out this mystery as it unfolds and as it's written from this author. So it's kind of a book within a book. I am super excited to get to this. Obviously, I am a writer, so just having this be like a reader and author relationship between art and life is just really intriguing for me, and I cannot wait to get to this. This is okay, all of these I want to get to. I don't know why I'm saying I really want to get to this one. I want to get to all of these, like, now. Can I just read them all right now? Barnes & Noble was doing its, buy two, get the third free thing. And I picked a few books up. There's A Man Called Ove by Friedrich Bachmann. This is a movie, so as soon as I read the book, I can also watch the movie. From what I gather, this is also the author who wrote My Grandmother Told Me to Tell You She's Sorry. If I like this one, I'll probably pick that one up as soon as I can. If not, I might wait a little bit. But we follow this man named Ove. I know, what a wild ride. And basically he is a grumpy old man. And through his story and a bunch of events and finding out how he came to be who he is, we start to gain empathy for him, and so do maybe some of his neighbors. That's all I need to know. That's all I want to know. I also picked up the physical copy of The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. I say physical copy because I already own the audiobook, and this way I can jump back and forth between the two when I'm reading it. This follows Achilles. He's from Greek mythology. He's bisexual. Madeline Miller also has a second book, Circe, and it follows the same type of Greek mythology but different characters. I'm super excited to get to this one and hopefully Circe later on. One of the other reasons I'm really interested in getting to this as soon as I possibly can is because I'm writing a mythological story based in Celtic mythology, and I feel like if I get involved in the world enough of mythology in general, that might help influence some of my writing as I'm writing it. So the last book in the buy two get the third free sale is What the Hell Did I Just Read by David Wong. And I literally have no idea what this book is about, because the synopsis on the back of this book is it's the story they don't want you to read. Though to be fair, they are probably right about this one. To quote the Bible, learning the truth can be like loosening a necktie. They don't have neckties back in the Bible, sorry. Only to realize it was the only thing keeping your head attached. So I'm super intrigued by that, and then it's, no, don't put the book back on the shelf. It is now your duty to purchase it to prevent others from reading it. Yes, it works with ebooks too. I don't have time to explain how. And then like something weird going on. I'm like, yes. So I am just super intrigued by this, and I don't know if that's going to make this a really good book or a really bad book that just exists. Another book I picked up is One of Us is Lying by Karen M. McManus. This is sort of a thriller mystery meets The Breakfast Club, because we have 5 very stereotypical characters. We have the athlete, the brain, the criminal, the beauty, the outcast. All 5 of those. And they all get detention together. Only the outcast, Simon, does not make it out of the detention room alive. And one of them is lying about who killed him. One of the alibis is off. And I am extremely intrigued. Apparently they all have some secret to hide, and then we have to figure out who it is at the end. The very last book that I want to talk to you guys about was a book I didn't even know existed this morning. And as soon as I found out it existed, I had to get it. And it was actually the very last book I purchased before my book buying ban began. And yeah, and it's a collection of short stories. The title of the collection is Uncommon Type, and the author is the well-beloved and well-known actor Tom Hanks. Yeah. Not only is he an actor, critically acclaimed, he's also an author, and with a lot of his acting career and his choices of blending tragedy and comedy together, he also does as an author, and I am super excited to see it. Some of these stories take place in World War II. They pack those emotional punches, but also give you like that really groundbreaking laugh from the heart. I am super excited to get to these. Oh my gosh, I so am. I want to get to these as soon as possible. I mean, I want to get to all of these books as soon as possible. I really want to get to this one as soon as possible. Anyways, that is it for my best of book haul collection for summer and fall, and I hope to see you guys in a new video. Bye bye.